what is up? It is Blynn. Hi, happy Easter Sunday. How are you doing? Right, let's get straight into this video. This is something that I actually saw Dustin Daly talking about yesterday. Thank you, Dustin, because otherwise I really wouldn't have caught on to this. So Dustin Daly yesterday made a video about SHEGLAM and some beauty influencers. So I went away and looked into the topic a little bit more because it was actually really interesting. When I went to look it up and kind of see what was going on, see the tea, it was actually really interesting. Something that I want to come and talk about over here on my channel because it's the sort of thing that I would talk about. I don't know how the fuck I didn't notice it. Just call me dumb, call me stupid, it's fine. Call me late, whatever. I don't know, but I don't know how I didn't notice it until Dustin's video when he spoke about it yesterday. But I really want to talk about it because it's kind of tea. It is kind of a lot. Nikki Tutorials on Friday uploaded a video where she was doing a full makeup look with SHEGLAM makeup. Gorgeous look, you know, I love Nikki Tutorials. So, you know, this isn't really too much about Nikki herself. But when you go and watch that video, Nikki is like extremely like positive and over the top about this SHEGLAM brand, about every single product. When have you ever known Nikki Tutorials to do that about any brand? You know, I've seen Nikki review Kylie Jenner's brand and kind of half trash it and half not, you know. I've never seen Nikki Tutorials do a makeup review like this one that she did for Shein or Shine, however you pronounce it. I've never seen her do this where she is so super enthusiastic about every single product, being amazing, performing amazingly, being, you know, the best in the world kind of thing. It was insane. I watched this video. After watching Dustin's video yesterday, I went back, watched Nikki's video again, because I sort of had it on in the background the first time I watched it. So I wasn't paying like 100% attention, but I went back, watched it again, and I was like, damn. I was like, she's really like going hard for this. So then I went and looked at the comments underneath the video. Other people are all saying the same thing. Nikki's gone really hard for this SHEGLAM brand. And then you get into people saying, oh wow, I wonder how much SHEGLAM have paid Nikki to do this video. Because she was being so positive and so upbeat about the brand, people are now saying that she was paid to give a positive review of their products. So being that that's what I saw on Nikki's video, the comments underneath, I went and looked into some other beauty influencers who've also done videos with SHEGLAM or Shein, you know, and I was really surprised at what I found out. So in the past year, we've had people like James Charles, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, all done videos with Shein. So Manny MUA, in his video, if you go in, click in under the description, he says that the video is not sponsored. Then if you go over to Laura Lee's video, same thing, not sponsored. Click in the description and it's right down there at the bottom. The video is not sponsored, apparently. So Manny MUA and Laura Lee both said that their videos with Shein, SHEGLAM weren't sponsored. But if you go back to Nikki Tutorials video from Friday, click on the description, go right down to the bottom, and she actually says that this video is sponsored by SHEGLAM, Shein. So they've paid Nikki Tutorials to do that review and give positive feedback about the products. Then if you go over to Manny and Laura's, you know, they've been paid also, I think. They've been paid to do this whole full face of SHEGLAM video, just the same as James Charles was. You go and look at James Charles's video, he's kind of changed the thumbnail up a little bit, where all the rest of the influencers have put SHEGLAM in the title, same kind of layout for the thumbnails. When all the influencers have put SHEGLAM, James Charles has put Shein. So you know it is Shein's SHEGLAM brand. And when you go and look, James Charles doesn't say the video is sponsored either. So James Charles, Manny MUA, Laura Lee are all not disclosing that this video with SHEGLAM was sponsored, whereas Nikki Tutorials has. But you did really have to go and look for it to find that information. Like I say, you had to go right down to the bottom of the description in this video. So, seeing that all these influencers have done this with SHEGLAM, Shein, I went and looked up some other beauty influencers that I watch from time to time and see if they've also done videos with SHEGLAM or Shein. And sure enough, they have. I went and found out Babs Beauty. Babs Beauty does a lot of things like Jaclyn Hill reviews and a lot of stuff like that I watch from her. Babs Beauty, on hers, she actually said that her video with SHEGLAM was sponsored. So now I'm like, okay, this is all very, very shady. Very shady indeed. Because if Nikki Tutorials and Babs Beauty both say that the video is sponsored with SHEGLAM, and then you've got all these other influencers doing videos with Shein, SHEGLAM, not disclosing that they're sponsored, it's a little bit like, okay, we see what's going on here. We see what is going on. So people are not disclosing, one, that the video is sponsored, and then in the comments underneath these videos with SHEGLAM, you've got people who are unhappy that somebody like Nikki Tutorials is working with a brand like Shein. Because Shein are a fast fashion brand from China who do a lot of bad things. You know, they put out so much product so fast that people can't even keep up with it, and it's very affordable, and that's great. Okay, we're not knocking the fact that the brand is affordable, but when you actually go and look up Shein, the brand, and see what kind of scandals they've had, you find stuff like, I found this young black designer had her designs, her dress design, completely ripped off by Shein. So, as well as like being a fast fashion brand who are kind of damaging the environment a lot, you know, with their produce of plastic and everything like that, as well as being a fast fashion brand that's very bad for the environment, the brand are also ripping off small designers and other companies. It's like, wow, you know, they're a really shocking brand when you look at it. They're not a good brand at all. So people are mad that influencers have partnered up with Shein to do these SHEGLAM videos. The brand Shein have also been accused of greenwashing. Now, greenwashing, if you don't know what greenwashing is, I do actually know stuff about that because that's what I did at uni. I was a fashion student and I learned about greenwashing there. So greenwashing is when brands try and tell you that things are made ethically and, you know, sustainable things have been used and all of this, and they haven't. You know, they're still just crappy products that are damaging the environment. So Shein have been accused of greenwashing also, but you know, it's not just Shein. I think if you're going to go after a brand like Shein for that, you've also got to keep the same energy with brands like H&M, because H&M are notorious for that. Now, H&M have got their conscious range, of course, which if you go and look in store, they've got everything that's got a conscious tag on it, and that's supposed to be their sustainable brand. But what else do H&M produce? You know, throughout their store, it's all fast fashion and it's all stuff that gets thrown away if it doesn't get sold, and all of this. It's really bad for the environment. So Shein being called out for all of their shady things that they've done, copying people, destroying the environment, and now they're paying off beauty influencers to give them positive reviews of their beauty brand. The brand's other scandals that they've been in the last couple of years is they were selling what was appearing to be a swastika necklace on their website. Now, when this came out, the brand removed the necklace, but they did say, oh, it's not, you know, a Nazi swastika, it's angled differently, all of this. It's actually supposed to be a Buddhist swastika, which is completely different and represents completely different things. They're saying it represents like peace and all of this, but they did pull it from their website. So they got in a scandal for that also. So they're a really kind of unethical brand. They've been criticised a lot for child labour as well. So many things. When you go and look up Shein, so many things that they've been criticised for. They started in 2014, this brand, and they got big with TikTok recently. They've exploded because people are uploading lots of clothes try-on hauls on TikTok. And it's basically saying, oh, you know, you guys are the influencers. You guys, the normal average Joe, average, you know, whoever you are, who buys these fast fashion clothes, are now the kind of influencers promoting this brand. So they don't need actual influencers to promote their clothing brand. But when it comes to the beauty brand, they've got into YouTube. They've got into some big and small beauty influencers to promote this beauty brand. And actually, they're paying people. So that is very shady. You know, they're giving people coin to push their product, You know, I'm not knocking Nikki Tutorials because obviously everybody just wants to earn their coin. But Nikki was like one of the only ones who actually said that the video was sponsored and disclosed it, whereas people like Money MUA, James Charles, Laura Lee, oh no, they didn't disclose that it was a sponsorship. So Babs Beauty, Nikki Tutorials, I'll give them their props. They both disclosed that it was sponsored, the video was paid for, you know, whereas the others, no, shady boots, they didn't. Anyway guys, that is it from me on this little video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know if you like this kind of content, and maybe I'll do some more like it in the future. I mean, there are some things that I could look into within the fashion industry, like the greenwashing thing and all of that. There's quite a lot that I could look into to make videos from, and honestly, if you enjoy that type of content, please let me know and maybe I'll make some more in the future. Love you guys. Please let me know all your thoughts, comments and opinions, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for taking the time today to watch my little video, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.